doing well. Shane, I'm super excited because we've got a lot going on tonight. We've got some Skeeters baseball, obviously, but there is a post-game concert. The summer series starts tonight. I know fans, you are excited, but before that, Shane, I've got to know, who is our Toasted Joke K-Man and Holiday Cleaners cleanup out of the game?
All right, your Toasted Joke K-Man batter of the game is from York Revolution. That's third base number 13, Nate Coronado. Now, fans, here's what's going to happen. When Nate comes to the plate, you got to simply yell one word, and that word is donut. Because the loudest section that yells donut will win donuts from Toasted Joke should Nate Coronado strike out. If you haven't had those donuts yet, I'm telling you, they're a game changer. You don't believe me? Ask Donnie the usher. He had them today. He'll tell you, changed his life. So I'm telling you, you can't win if you don't yell the word donut. But if you're the loudest section, you could win. Nate Coronado whips. K-Man batter of the game, brought to you by Toasted Joke. All right, Holiday Cleaners cleanup batter of the game. That's going to be second baseman number 25, Jason Martinson. He drives in a run. We give away some free dry cleaning, and we're starting out in section 5, row G. It's 5G, ma'am, and that's courtesy of Holiday Cleaners. Guarantee 100% satisfaction, so make sure you go with the pros.
Skeeters fans, this is Marcy Slogic, president of the Sugarland Skeeters Baseball Foundation, and I've got some new rain scoop. It's our new nightly 50-50 raffle. It's your chance to get rich or donate Tron. On behalf of the youth of Fort Bend County, thank you so much for playing.
At each Skeeters home game, you will have a chance to win big with the 50-50 raffle. Just look for any of our raffle sellers throughout the stadium or visit the 50-50 booth at the main gate to secure your winning ticket. The overall jackpot will be displayed on the video board throughout the game, and the winner will be announced during the 7th inning. Half of that evening's proceeds go to the winner, and the other half go to the Skeeters Baseball Foundation to help make a huge difference in our community. 50% to you, 50% to charity, 100% worth it.
From the Skeeters Foundation to you, thank you so much for making Sugarland sweeter.
All righty, fans, 50-50 raffle is off and running. We're starting out at $180 right now, and that pot is going to grow. Last night, we had a $3,000 pot. That means somebody walked out of here a winner of $1,500.
What's going on, Jimmy?
I'm telling you, that could easily happen again.
That's
If you don't
boring.
have it, you don't play. So what you need to do is visit with the ticket sellers making their way around the stadium. Stop by the 50-50 raffle table. 50% to you, 50% to charity. Makes it 100% worth it. 50-50 raffle all running right now at Constellation Field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you would turn your attention behind home plate, we've got a very special pre-game performance to get us ready for tonight's game. Please welcome students from Seguin Elementary doing a
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Sugarland? I'm Brandon MacArthur, still no Ryan Posner. He's away auditioning for So You Think You Can Dance, and he will be back for the next home series, as it's going to be Game 6 here. Game 6 here for the out of 7-game series. Right on. Sorry, just passing along a little any technical difficulties. Game 6 of the possible 7-game series here. As tonight, we got Mitch Talbot on the mound here for your Sugarland Skeeters. Talbot 0 for 2 on the season with a 4.96 ERA. And he'll be facing off against Mitch Atkins, who will be taking the mound for York Revolution. He's 1-1 with a 4.5 ERA. And while we got a moment here, let's go around the diamond here for your Sugarland Skeeters. Let's run through the lineup. First base, leading off, will be the captain, Anthony Jansanti. Hitting second will be the center fielder, Jared Mitchell. Batting third will be Juan Silverio. He'll be playing third base. Hitting cleanup will be Jason Martinson. He'll be playing second. Doing the catching duties and hitting fifth will be Cody Stanley. Dennis Phibbs, he'll be designated hitting tonight. Behind Phibbs will be Ryan Jackson. He'll be at shortstop. And then hitting eighth will be Jabari Henry. He'll be in left field. And then hitting ninth will be Willie Tavares. He'll be in right. So, warm-up pitches are tossed. We're all good to go here on this pretty gray, dreary Saturday. Thunderstorms are in the forecast, but we have good hopes and good feelings. And leading off here for the York Revolution will be James Skelton. Skelton so far, on the last game, he was 0 for 3 with 2 walks, an RBI, and a run. In the series so far, he's 4 for 17 with a homer, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So Talbot's got the pitch he wants. Wines fired, and opening called strike right down the middle to bring the count to 0-1. Skelton on the season, hitting .286 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 to Skelton, and it's going to be a called strike 2 on the inside corner. Quickly 0-2 here. So Talbot making quick work. The 0-2 to Skelton is going to be ball high out of the zone. Brings the count to 1-2. After the ball game tonight, we got a concert out there going on at the Bud Light Ice House. It'll be Corey Morrow, so make sure if you're in the ballpark, you stick around for that. Here's the 1-2 to Skelton. And Skelton swings and misses. Ring him up. So opening strikeout here for Mitch Talbot. 1 up, 1 down here real quickly. So hitting second will be the second baseman, Alexi Casilla. Casilla was 1 for 4 last night with a double, an RBI, and a walk. So far in the series, he's 1 for 4 with a double, RBI, and a walk. Well, that's the same stat line from last game because it was his first game after coming off the injury list from May 6th. First pitch to Casilla is driven deep to right, but that's going to hang up there for Tavares. He's tracking it underneath it, squeezes it for out number 2. So 1 pitch, and goodbye, Alexi Casilla. It's going to take an absolute shot. Wind is blowing in from right field, and it is just so humid in here right now as well. So that ball is going to have to really get out of here if it's going to take a shot. That brings up the first baseman, Telvin Nash. Nash, he's 2 for 5 last night with a run scored. So far in the series, absolutely mashing the ball. 7 for 21, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and 3 walks. Definitely been doing all the damage here for York Revolution. Talbot winds, fires, and called strike on the outside corner to make it 0-1 here on Nash. Talbot looking in on the sign. He's got what he wants. Winds, kicks, fires, and going to be a ball too far inside, says the umpire. A little late tailing action there. Telvin on the season, hitting .250 with 4 homers and 12 RBIs. Here's the 1-1 to Nash. It's going to be ripped towards Ryan Jackson. Bobbles it a little bit, scoops it back up cleanly, fires it over to first base, and in time. So Skeeters make quick work here of the York Revolution in the top of the first. When we come back for the bottom of the first, we'll see how the Skeeters can do when we return.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field. I'm Brandon MacArthur, and Mitch Atkins on the bump here for the York Revolution. So far, Atkins 1-1 with a 4.5 ERA. We've seen Mitch Atkins to start the series. He actually fired 6 shutout innings to open the series in Sugarland on Monday. It was earning his first win of the season and 13th of his Revs career. He actually took a one-hitter into the 5th inning. Well, right now that brings up the captain, Anthony Jansanti. Jansanti did go 0 for last night, but did earn his first 2 hits here in the 2019 season 2 games ago. So, Jansanti comes, sets in the box. Atkins got the pitch he wants, winds, fires, and called strike on the outside corner to make it 0-1. Jansanti, 30 years of age, is set to begin his 3rd season here with the Sugarland Skeeters. Here's the 0-1 to Jansanti, and Jansanti gets underneath one, drives it deep out to center field, tracking under it, and they'll squeeze it for out number 1. So 2 pitches to Jansanti, and there's the first out. But that brings up the center fielder, number 2, Jared Mitchell. Mitchell tied for the Skeeters' lead in home runs with Dennis Phibbs with 5. He's hitting .291 on the season with 17 RBIs. Mitchell, 30 years of age as well, set to begin his first season with the Skeeters. He actually spent last year with the York Revolution where he hit .275 with 6 homers and 44 RBIs in 117 games. First pitch to Mitchell would be a ball, so it makes it 1-0. And here's the 1-0 to Mitchell. Inside corner called for a strike 1. So 1-1 here on Jared Mitchell. Not only did Mitchell play for York Revolution in 2018, but as well as in 16 and 17. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and will roll back to the backstop to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Mitchell. He was selected to the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, where he only recorded 1 single at-bat. He was taken by the Chicago White Sox with the 23rd overall pick of the 2009 MLB draft out of LSU, where he was not only a baseball star but a football star as well. Here's the 1-2 to Mitchell. He goes down underneath it and fouls it off into the fans for the first souvenir of the ball game. So we'll do it again here at 1-2. Not only was he selected in the 2009 draft, he was also selected in the 10th round of the 2006 MLB draft by the Twins out of high school, where he played in Louisiana. Here's the 1-2 to Mitchell, and ring him up, says the umpire. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Mitchell didn't like it. Seemed a little too far inside, but nonetheless, that'll be out number 2 here. So that brings up the third baseman, Juan Silverio. Silverio hitting .289 on the season with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. Silverio, 27 years of age, signed with the Skeeters in July of last season, where he hit .310 with 8 home runs and 37 RBIs in 55 games. He was a huge component to that championship run last season for the Sugarland Skeeters. Atkins looking for the sign. He's got it. Kicks, fires, and Severio gets underneath it and skies a foul ball right over the backstop for the first strike. So it makes it no balls, 1 strike here to Juan. During that postseason run, Juan hit .326 with a homer, 5 RBIs, in 10 postseason games. Severio also notched 14 hits and 9 runs in the 2018 postseason, which were both Skeeters' single-season postseason records. Here's the 1-0 to Juan, and Juan gets underneath it. If it's fair, it's going to be extra bases, but it hooks foul. So jog on back Juan and makes the count 0-2. Now, I'm looking at the board. It says 1-1, but I believe I'm right at 0-2. Weather starting to definitely heat up here. Like I said, scattered thunderstorms in the forecast, but we're hoping that's going to happen after the concert and, of course, the ball game. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 down here. So here's the 0-2 here to Severio. And Juan will foul another one off to the ground, so we'll do it again here. Thank you to our video producer there, Troy Young, making sure I sound good. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the bottom of the first as the Skeeters trying to see if Juan Severio can be the first one to end Mitch Atkins' no-hit bid. And I mentioned the no-hit bid, so that way I can put the curse on it. Atkins looking in for the sign. He's got it. Kicks, fires, but Juan calls for time. It's granted by the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire doesn't necessarily have to grant the time, but in that case, he felt like he called it early enough. So we'll do it again here at 0-2. Atkins winds, fires. Severio makes a lazy swing at it and swings and misses, so that will be out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down here for the Skeeters. We'll see what Talbot can do when he returns for the top of the second.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field, everybody. I'm Brandon MacArthur. Still tied 0-0 here as we head to the top of the second. And that brings up the designated hitter, Isaiah Tejeda. First pitch to Tejeda is going to be swung on and driven over the top of Martinson at second base. It will actually roll to the wall. So Tejeda just going to stroll on in there for a leadoff double. 1 pitch, 1 double there. So that brings up number 6, the left fielder, Henry Castillo. Castillo on the season, hitting .314, 3 home runs with 15 RBIs. Last night's game, he was 1 for 4 with an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk. So far on the series, he's 5 for 22 with a homer, a double, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Some very peaceful, loving music being played from our DJ in the house, Shea Villarreal. So after Tejeda with a first pitch leadoff double, Castillo comes in. Not a big lead over there for Tejeda at second base. Talbot has the sign he wants, kicks, fires, and swing and a miss there from Castillo to make it 0-1. Castillo, before Thursday, did have a 10-game hitting streak going where he was 16 of 42 for .381. It was actually the Revs' longest of the season, and it was one shy of the league's longest. No balls, 1 strikes, no outs here in the top of the second. Castillo calls from time as Talbot was taking too long to get the sign that he needed. Castillo has now hit safely in 15 of his last 17 starts. Talbot has the sign, kicks, fires, and ground ball over there to Martinson. Scoops it up cleanly, fires over to first base for out number 1. But on that ground ball, Tejeda was able to move up 90 feet to third base. And that brings up Baby Shark Tooth, the right fielder, Melky Mesa. Mesa hitting .244 with a homer and 9 RBIs on the season. Last game, Mesa was 1 for 4 with a devastating triple that cleared the bases for 3 RBIs, a walk, a run. So far in the series, he's 4 for 21 with a double, a triple, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So Tejeda over at third base, Mesa at the dish, and you got Talbot now pitching from the windup. He kicks, fires, and Mesa will rip one right over the top of Martinson, and that should bring in Tejeda easily. Tavares is able to scoop it up and throw it back in. So RBI single there for Melky Mesa, who starts to do the Baby Shark Tooth sign over there at first base. He's feeling himself a little bit. So Skeeters go down quickly, 1-0 here in the top of the second. And that brings up former Sugarland Skeeter, Wellington Dotel, the center fielder. Dotel hitting .239, no home runs and 4 RBIs on the season. He went 0 for last night, 0 for 2 with 2 walks, a stolen base, and a run. So far in the series, he's 3 for 16 with a double, 3 runs scored, 4 walks, and a stolen base. Mesa, small lead over there at first base, and first pitch from Talbot is called a strike on the inside corner to make it 0-1. And Talbot throws away that ball, asking for a better one. I guess it wasn't good enough for him after that strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the second. Mesa over at first after his RBI single. And they'll throw over there to keep him honest, but Mesa's back in plenty of time. Dotel hit safely in 4 straight before his last 2. He has 993 career games played. Talbot comes set, checks on the runner, kicks, fires, and ball low in the zone, so that evens the count at 1-1. Dotel, in those 993 career games, has 496 hits in the Atlantic League, 87 doubles, 91 stolen bases. And last night's game actually marked his 400th game in the Atlantic League. Here's the 1-1 to Dotel. It's going to be a slow chopper up the middle. Jackson wasn't able to get to it. So another base hit here for the York Revolution. So now that brings up the third baseman, Nate Coronado. Coronado hitting .257, no home runs with 5 RBIs on the season. So far, Coronado, last game, he was 0 for, went 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch and scored 2 runs. In the series, he's 2 for 16 with 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and 2 walks. And Coronado is our donut K-man of the game, meaning that if he strikes out, a few lucky fans will walk away with some free donuts. So you'll probably hear from the fans chanting donuts. It's a fun little activity we have. The kids get really into it, and even some hungry adults. So 2 runners on, 1 at second, 1 over there at first base. Only 1 out here in the top of the second First pitch to Coronado called a strike as that slow breaking curve was able to break over the inside corner of the plate to make it 0-1. You have Mesa at second, who has the RBI single, and then a follow-up RBI by Wellington Dotel. Talbot kicks, fires, and going to be a ground ball there over at Severio. Fires it over to Martinson at second, then over to Jan Santi. Double play! So beautiful double play there from the Sugar Land Skeeters, but damage done by the York Revolution as they take a quick 1-0 lead here in the top of the second. We'll see what the Skeeters can do when we return.
Exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Plan your
Welcome back to Consolation Field, everybody. I'm Brandon MacArthur. York Revolution quickly up 1-0 in the bottom of the second, as they were able to score 1 run here in the top of the second off a Melky Mesa base hit. That brings up second baseman Jason Martinson. Martinson hitting .250 on the season with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. Martinson, 30 years of age, enters his first season here with Sugar Land. Atkins' first pitch is going to be skyrocketed high up in the air. Ryan Dent, the shortstop, underneath it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out here. Not exactly how you want to start it off with your leadoff hitter. But that brings up the catcher, number 12, Cody Stanley. Stanley hitting .298 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Stanley, 30 years old. He actually made his major league debut in 2015 with the St. Louis Cardinals, where he went 4 for 10 with 2 runs and 3 RBIs through 9 games played. The Cardinals actually drafted Stanley in the 4th round of the 2010 MLB draft out of the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. Here's the first pitch, and it's going to be a called strike on the outside corner to make it 0-1 here to Stanley. Over 6 professional seasons, Stanley has hit .269 with 48 home runs and 295 RBIs through 540 games. Second pitch called strike 2 on the inside corner. 0-2 here to the catcher, Cody Stanley. Cody, it's been an excellent addition here for the Sugar Land Skeeters, coming on of late, especially with the bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's going to be weakly fouled off into the Skeeters dugout. So we'll do it again at 0-2. Last night's game, there had to be about 16,000 foul balls. I wish I was being dramatic, but it was insane as it was over a 4-hour ball game in which the Skeeters dropped 9-6. Here's the 0-2 to Stanley, way out of the zone, makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skeeters still up 3-2 in this series as it is a best of 7. Skeeters dropped the first game, went on to win the next 3. Here's the 1-2 to Stanley, gets underneath one, skyrocketed high up into the infield. Ryan Dent underneath it again and makes the snag for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here for Sugar Land in the bottom of the second. But that brings up the designated hitter, number 29, Dennis Phipps. Phibbs hitting .206 with 5 home runs and 11 RBIs. Those 5 home runs are tied with Jared Mitchell for the team lead in home runs. Couldn't speak there. Phibbs is entering his second season with the Sugar Land Skeeters, as he was a big part of that championship run. First pitch is going to be a called strike one here, Dennis, on the inside corner. Quickly 0-1. Atkins looking in for the sign. He's got it. Kicks, fires, and Phibbs is going to rip one up the middle. Goodbye, no-hitter. I love it for the first hit of the game for the Sugar Land Skeeters. So Dennis now 1-for-1 on the day. And that brings up the shortstop, number 7, Ryan Jackson. Jackson hitting .267 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. Jackson, 31 years of age, entering his 3rd season with the Sugar Land Skeeters. He appeared in 6 games for the Skeeters last year and appeared in 4 games with them in 2017. So 2 down here after both flyouts to Ryan Dent over at shortstop. Dennis Phibbs finally breaks up the no-hitter with a single, so he's standing at first. And now Jackson at the dish. First pitch to Jackson is going to be ripped high into the air. The first baseman is drifting over towards the Sugar Land dugout, and he makes a basket catch for out number 3. So the Phibbs single doesn't really cause a 2-out rally cry. So we'll head to the top of the 3rd. Skeeter still down 1-0 when we return.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugar Land Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price, where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day, where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field here as we start the top of the 3rd. York Revolution still leading 1-0 here on your Skeeters. And that will actually bring up the shortstop, Ryan Dent. Dent hitting .254 with 3 home runs and 14 RBIs on the season. Here's the first pitch, and it's going to be a called strike on the inside corner to make it 0-1 here on Ryan Dent. Dent last night went 2 for 4 with a double, 3 RBIs. He's 5 for 18 on the series with 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, and a run scored. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed there from Ryan Dent, makes it 0-2. Ryan is the franchise leader for the Rebs in home runs with 24, RBIs 119 by a shortstop. So here's the 0-2 to Ryan Dent, and it's going to be ball low in the dirt to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dent's 218 starts at shortstop is actually tied first in Rebs history with Wilson Valdez. And Dent is starting at shortstop tonight, so that should be now the team's record for starts at shortstop for York Revolution. The 1-2 pitch too far outside, says the umpire, so it evens the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is Ryan Dent's 3rd season in York, where last season he hit a career-high 279 with 16 home runs and 59 RBIs. 2-2 pitch is just outside, says home plate umpire, so that runs the count full here at 3-2. He spent his first 8 years in the Boston organization and 2 years with my Chicago Cubs. Here's the full count to Dent, and it's going to be weakly hit over there to Ryan Jackson. Scoops it up backhanded, fires across the diamond for out number 1. So good job there by Talbot getting the leadoff hitter to ground out. And that brings up the top of the lineup now, and that's James Skelton. Skelton 0 for 1 with the strikeout here. Again, Skelton hitting .286 with 1 home run and 5 RBIs. Two nights ago, Skelton had the night off. Last night, he was 0 for 3 with 2 walks, an RBI, and a run. Talbot's got the sign, winds, fires, and Skelton will rip a shot right between first and second for a single. And that will be the first hit here in the top of the third for the York Revolution. So now James Skelton 1 for 2 on the day. That brings up number 4, the second baseman, Alexi Casilla. Casilla, last game, was 1 for 4 with a double, an RBI, and a walk. For the series, he's 5 for 22 with a homer, a double, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Last at bat, he lazily hit a fly ball over there to Willie Taveras in right field. So Skelton on first base after his single. Talbot winds, fires. It's going to be weakly hit over there to Martinson. Scoops it over to Jackson at second and fires over to first base. Double play to the end of the inning. So that is the second double play here for the Sugarland Skeeters and Mitch Talbot. So we head to the bottom of the third. Skeeters still trailing 1-0 when we return.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. And people are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the ski.
Welcome back to Constellation Field, everybody. Brandon MacArthur, still no Ryan Posner. He'll return next home series. Skeeters trailing York Revolution 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. And that will bring up the left fielder, Jabari Henry. Henry hitting .444 on the season. No home runs, no RBIs. Atkins on the bump here for York has got the sign. Wine kicks, fires too far outside, says the umpire, so that brings the count to 1 ball, no strikes. Henry is 28. He's entering his first season here with the Skeeters and his 8th at the pro level. The 1-0 pitch is too far into the dirt, so it makes it 2 balls and no strikes. Henry spent 2018 with the Sioux Falls of the American Association, where he hit .247 with 13 home runs and 52 RBIs in 86 games. So Henry quickly up 2-0 in the count, and that will be... I don't know what happened. I saw the ball bounce there. I don't know if it fouled off the end of his bat. It did, so it makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Jabari Henry was selected by the Seattle Mariners in the 18th round of the 2012 MLB draft out of Florida International University. He was also selected by the Texas Rangers in the 39th round in the 2009 draft out of high school at Olympia High School in Orlando, Florida. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed there from Henry, so it evens the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So far, Atkins on the bump here has only given up 1 hit to Dennis Phibbs. The 2-2 is fouled off to the fans, so we'll do it again here. And you'll hear Shane Brown counting out how many foul balls are going on, because if 3 foul balls are hit, everybody in the house is winning some free Raising Cane's. And don't forget, after the ball game, Corey Morrow concert out there in the Bud Light Ice House, so make sure you stick around and have a good time. Here's the 2-2 to Henry, fouled off to the backs of the screen. Oh, actually, that was the 3rd foul ball, so do the chicken dance, everybody. Free Raising Cane's. So we'll do it again here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Henry, a recent signing after Corey Hawkins and C.J. McElroy were both picked up by the San Francisco Giants. 2-2 pitch is too far inside, so that runs the count full here, 3-2. Skeeters wearing their black uniforms, white pants tonight, as they have all series. And York Revolution wearing their all grays. Here's the full count, and swung on and missed from Jabari Henry. So that will be the first out here for the Sugarland Skeeters. That brings up the right fielder, Willie Tavares. Tavares hitting .214 with no home runs and 1 RBI on the season. Tavares, 37 years of age. He's entering his 2nd season with the Skeeters and his 19th at the professional level. In 65 games with the Skeeters, he actually appeared in 65 games with the Skeeters in 2015, where he hit .241 with 4 home runs and 16 RBIs and 21 stolen bases. First pitch to Tavares is fouled off to the screen to make it 0-1. Tavares made his major league debut with the Houston Astros in 2004 and played with the Astros from 2004 and 06. He also appeared with the Colorado Rockies, Cincinnati Reds, and Nationals. So he's a traveling man. Here's the 0-1, and it's going to be a called strike on the inside corner to make it no balls, 2 strikes here. Skeeters still trailing 1-0 as York was able to put up that 1 run in the top of the 2nd. Tavares seeing if he could be the Skeeters' 2nd hit of the ball game here so far. Gets underneath one, drives it deep to center, but it's not going to be deep enough. And actually it'll be the left fielder. Oh, he can't get to it! He misread it up in the air, so right underneath the glove, and Willie Tavares scampers on over to second base. What a blunder out there by the left fielder, Henry Castillo. He waved off Wellington Dotel, the center fielder, and said, I got it. And no, he did not. So Tavares now over at second base with only 1 out, and that brings up Captain Sugarland, Anthony Jansanti. Jansanti last time flew out to center, so he's 0 for 1 on the day. He's hitting .059 with no home runs and 3 RBIs. Jansanti started the season on the shelf as he was injured for a little while, and this is actually his 2nd series returning, I believe. And Jansanti will lay down the bunt. Atkins fields it cleanly, fires it on over to first base for out number 2, but it did move up to Tavares 90 feet over there to third base. So that brings up number 2, the center fielder, Jared Mitchell. Mitchell hitting .291 with 5 home runs and 17 RBIs. Last at bat, he did go down on strikes. Those 5 home runs for Mitchell are tied with Phibbs for the team lead in home runs. But it'd be a good time to notch that 18th RBI. Good. Mitchell, the LSU standout, not only in football but baseball as well, obviously. I believe he was part of that LSU College World Series winning team as well. Here's the pitch to Mitchell. It's going to be a called strike on the inside corner to make it 0-1. If I'm not mistaken, I'm racking my brain here. I believe he was at a Sugar Bowl with the LSU football team, and then he won the national title with the LSU baseball team in the same year. You can Google me and see if I'm correct, but I believe I am. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tavares over at third after he got on due to Henry Castillo misjudging a fly ball. To be fair, the wind is howling in from right field. Again, the storms are supposed to be coming in, but hopefully after the concert. The 0-1 pitch to Mitchell is going to be low in the dirt to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. So far, the skies are looking a little bit more clear here in Sugarland. It is humid as all can be, though. I mean, you can feel it in between your fingers. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the 1-1, and it's going to be a called strike. Mitchell didn't like it. It looked low. He thought it was low and kind of just did that head roll where he didn't really agree with the home plate umpire. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Skeeters still trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. They only have 2 hits on the day. 6 total in the ball game as York has 4. In case you can't do that math. Atkins comes set, kicks, fires, and swung on and missed. So second strikeout there for Mitchell. And even though Tavares was 90 feet away, nothing can prevail here for the Skeeters. Still trailing 1-0. We'll see what they can do here heading to the top of the fourth when we return.
Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field here. Brandon MacArthur. Concert night here at Constellation Field as Corey Morrow will be playing after the ball game over there in the Bud Light Ice House. Skeeters still trailing 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. Mitch Talbot coming back up on the bump. And the leadoff hitter will be Telvin Nash, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out over there to shortstop for Ryan Jackson. First pitch to Nash is going to be a ball low in the dirt. Makes it 1-0. Again, Telvin Nash last game was 2 for 5 with a run scored. And he has been mashing the ball here for York Revolution this series. The 1-0 pitch is skyrocketed foul. Drifting over is Jansanti. He should have room to make the catch and does for out number 1. So 2 pitches there to Nash, 1 out. So nice job there by Talbot making quick work. That brings up the designated hitter, Isaiah Tejeda, who's 1 for 1 with a double on the day. Tejeda hitting .316 with no home runs and 4 RBIs. Nice little Spice Girls walk-up song there for Tejeda. Love it there, Shea Villarreal. Last game, Tejeda was 1 for 4 with the run scored and a walk. Here's the first pitch to Isaiah, and he gets underneath one, and it will be fouled into the picnic plaza. Make it no balls and 1 strike. Tejeda is hitting 9 for 21 in the series with a double. Make that 2 doubles now, so he's now 10 for 22 with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and 4 runs scored. He's actually batting .404 over his last 14 games, 23 for 57. The 0-1 is going to be fouled into the screen, so it makes it no balls and 2 strikes. It's his 4th year with York. Last season, he hit .303 in 22 games, and he enters this season tied for 7th in Revs history in batting, .318, and slugging at .502. So here's the 0-2 from Talbot, and it's going to be too far inside as Tejeda's able to dance out of that one to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Talbot on the season so far. He's 0 for 2 with a 4.96 ERA. So far, he's only given up the 1 run here through in the top of the 4th, as York still leads 1-0. Talbot's got the sign, kicks, fires. It's a lazy ground ball over there to Jackson, who scoops it cleanly, fires on over to first base. It brings Jansanti off the bag, but he's able to apply the tag there to Tejeda for out number 2. So that brings up the left fielder, number 6, Henry Castillo. Castillo 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to second. Henry had that big blunder out there in left field where he missed that fly ball, so he's looking to atone for his mistake. Castillo hitting .314 with 3 home runs and 15 RBIs on the season. Last game, he was 1 for 4 with an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk. And in the series, he's 5 for 22 with a homer, a double, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. He has all 5 RBIs over his last 7 games, 4 in the first 2 games of the series in Sugar Land. So here's the pitch to Castillo. It's going to be a called strike on the outside corner, makes it no balls and 1 strike. He's actually 7 RBIs shy of 100 career, and he's 17 in RBI shy of 100 in the Atlantic League alone. So next pitch to Castillo is swung on and missed, so it makes it no balls and 2 strikes. Last season, Castillo batted .310 in 44 games, including .410 over final 23 games. So when he gets hot, he gets red hot. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Talbot winds, fires, and he'll be fouled off to the back of the screen, so we'll do it again here at 0-2. Good amount of fans here in the ballpark as the picnic hill out there in right field is getting some good action. A lot of kids running around. And the sport court full of people shooting some hoops, and the playground is being littered like an anthill. The 0-2 is going to be popped up. Severio on his horse in foul ground, but that will drift off into the stands for a souvenir. As the fan in blue, it hit him in the hands. He should have snagged it. Boo that man. But we'll do it again here at 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 4th. Talbot trying to go 3 up, 3 down. Talbot's got the sign he wants, winds, kicks, fires, and it will be fouled off again. So let's do it again here at 0-2. Man, we're racking up a lot of foul balls so far. Just these past 2 games, it's more foul balls than I've ever seen in my entire life watching baseball. Talbot's got the sign he wants. Winds, kicks, fires, and going to be ripped over there and underneath the glove of Martinson. So it'll be a base hit for Castillo, who's now 1 for 2 on the day. Martinson laid out and barely just missed that as it rolled underneath his mitt. So that brings up Baby Shark Tooth. Melky Mesa playing right field. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Mesa, he's definitely embracing the Shark Tooth song. He smiles every single time he comes up to bat. Mesa hitting .244 with 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Last game, he was 1 for 4 with a triple, 3 RBIs, a walk, and a run scored. So far in the series, he's 4 for 21 with a double, triple, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Talbot comes set, checks on Castillo over there at first base. It's going to be a ground ball over there to Jackson, who scoops it up, fires it over to second base. Martinson in time for out number 3. So good job by Talbot not letting the Castillo single come back to bite them. So no runs put up in the top of the 4th for York Revolution. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. We'll see what the Skeeters can do when we return.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Welcome back to Consolation Field, everybody. Brandon MacArthur here as York Revolution leading 1-0 on the Sugarland Skeeters here to start the bottom of the fourth. Mitch Atkins on the bump here for the York Revolution. Atkins, so far, he's gotten 3 innings of shutout baseball, but that brings up the third baseman, number 27, Juan Severio. Severio last at a 14th win would tie him for 7th with Stephen Penny and Jorge Martinez. First pitch to Severio is called a strike, so it makes the count no balls, 1 strike. Atkins went 0-1 with a 5.87 ERA in 3 games started versus Sugarland last season. He made 2 games started at Consolation Field. Both were no decisions. So here's the 0-1 to Juan, and it's going to be ball too far inside. Evens count here at 1-1. In those 2 games started at Consolation Field last season, he allowed 5 runs in 5 2/3 and a 9-5 loss on June 2nd, but struck out 7 and walked none. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Severio. Atkins winds, fires way too inside, so 2 balls and 1 strike. Atkins is only 9 strikeouts shy of 1,500 in the minors. And Atkins, the reason why he's only 1-1 on this season is he missed his first 2 turns in the rotation due to soreness to start the season. The 2-1 pitch is fouled into the back of the screen, so it's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Atkins was acquired by York in March in 2018 in a trade for Chase Hutchinson. He was selected to last year's All-Star game and was named the Revs 2018 Pitcher of the Year as well, where he went 12-7 with a 4.17 ERA and 25 starts. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Juan Severio. Atkins taking a long time looking in. He's finally got the pitch he wants. Kicks, fires. Juan rips a shot that should be down the line, off the base of the wall. Severio taking a big turn. He's heading into second, and it'll be a leadoff stand-up double here for Juan Severio. So Juan Severio 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a double. And that brings up the Holiday Cleaners hitter, Jason Martinson. Martinson 0 for 1 with a fly out to short. So Severio standing at second for the Skeeters' 3rd hit with a leadoff double. Martinson hitting .250 with a homer and 2 RBIs on the season. Again, the 30-year-old entering his first season here in Sugarland. A very much utility player as he's played all over the diamond so far this season. Here's the first pitch to Martinson. It's going to be a ground ball over to third base. They'll scoop it up. They've got Juan, who was actually on the move, and they'll make the tag. So out number 1 occurs at third base as Severio was trying to be aggressive on the base pass. But good play over there from the third baseman, Nate Coronado, who's able to scoop it up. Notice that Severio was trying to be too aggressive, was able to lay a tag on him for out number 1, but Martinson makes it over to first base successfully. That brings up the catcher, number 12, Cody Stanley. Stanley last at bat flew out to shortstop. So far, Cody's hitting .298 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. So Skeeters so far making a little bit more contact here against Atkinson in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Stanley is going to be ripped deep, but it's hook and foul and will land up there on the concourse to make it 0-1. Again, the wind is whipping here in right field. Flag's out there blowing really hard. I don't know if we have a shot of that, but you can see it's going to really take some muster here to knock a ball out of the park. The wind is kind of blowing in, equivalent to how Wrigley Field works, where if you get one up in the sky, it's not really going to go anywhere. It's going to knock it down more than anything. You saw the left fielder for Henry Castillo for York really struggling with it as he missed an easy fly ball. That pitch from Stanley's ripped down the line. It's going to be a fair ball, says the first base umpire. Stanley heading to second. Juice is sending Martinson. Oh, he'll hold him over there at third base. So the 0-1 double there from Stanley is a huge shot now as we have runners in scoring position standing at third and second. Stanley will move 1 for 2 on the day. And that brings up the designated hitter, Dennis Phipps. Phipps, last at-bat, got the Skeeters going there with the first single of the game for Sugar Land as he's 1 for 1 on the day. Phipps on the season hitting .206 with 5 home runs and 11 RBIs. Dennis, again, entering his second season with the Skeeters. Last season, he hit .265 with 9 home runs, 37 RBIs, and 98 games played. Here's the first pitch to Dennis, and it's going to be a called strike on the inside corner to make it no balls and 1 strike. So looking back now with the 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th, that Juan Severio out over at third base is turning out to be really big because it could be 1-0. It could be 1-1 here. So here's the 0-1 to Phibbs, and it's going to be low in the dirt. Good block there from the catcher, James Skelton, as he was able to keep it in front of him and not let it get behind him. Otherwise, Martinson would have easily scampered in. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Stanley standing at second after that double down the line. Martinson over there at first. The 1-1 to Phipps is swung on and missed. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dennis was sitting fastball as that slider just broke away from him on the outside corner. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Skeeters really threatening with 2 runners in scoring position. A single from Phibbs should score Cody Stanley from second. Here's the pitch, and Phibbs swings on and misses, so strike 3. Phibbs is going to be 1 for 2 on the day now with that strikeout. So 2 down here in the inning, and that brings up the shortstop, number 7, Ryan Jackson. Jackson last at bat flew out to first. Shout out there from Parsons, who's jumping up saying hello into our booth. 2 outs here in the inning. Jackson coming up to the dish, trying to see if he can drive in the 2 runs. Atkins comes set, kicks, fires, and ball too far outside to make it 1-0. So far, the Skeeters have 4 hits in the ball game. A huge one coming from Cody Stanley. Martinson had the first hit in the inning as he hit a shot off the base of the wall. Actually, that was Severio. My apologies. 1 ball, no strikes here to Jackson. Atkinson kicks, and Jackson gets a hold of one. It's going to be put over the second baseman's head for a single. In comes the scorer, Martinson, and coming around will be Cody Stanley. So Skeeters now take a 2-1 lead after the 2 out RBI single from Ryan Jackson. So big hit there from Ryan Jackson as now the Skeeters take the first lead of the ball game, leading 2-1 over York Revolution here in the bottom of the 4th. That brings up the left fielder, Jabari Henry. Henry last at bat struck out. He's hitting .444 on the season with no homers and no RBIs. Congratulations to Jackson as he now collects his 4th RBI of the season. First pitch to Henry. He's going on swinging, but it's going to be drifting foul into the stands. And, one fan had a clear shot at it and then got gator arms and missed it. And now somebody else scoops in and says thank you. So no balls, 1 strike here to Jabari Henry. Ryan Jackson standing at first after that huge single. Atkinson winds, fires, low in the dirt, makes it 1 ball, 1 strike here on Jabari Henry. Again, Jabari Henry, he's entering his first season here with the Skeeters and his 8th at the pro level. The 1-1 from Atkinson is going to be a called strike on the inside corner. Atkinson moves ahead of Henry now with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swatson in the stands trying to rally up the fans as they're starting to clap it up now and get behind these Skeeters here if they can extend the bottom of the fourth here. Jackson, decent side lead over there at first base. The 1-2 pitch is going to be too far outside, so it evens the count here. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. As the Skeeters have put up 2 runs. There we go. Bring that full circle. Again, Corey Morrow will be performing after the ball game in the Bud Light Ice House, so make sure to stick around for the concert. The 2-2 pitch, too far outside, says home plate umpire, so that runs the count full here at 3-2. Jackson at first. Jabari Henry at the dish. Cody Atkinson on the bump. 3-2 pitch is going to be swung on and ripped for a base hit as that bloops right in there into left field. And Jabari will trek on over there to first base for his first hit of the ball game. And that moves Ryan Jackson up to second base. So that brings up the right fielder, Willie Tavares, who's 1 for 1 on a double thanks to Henry Castillo misjudging a fly ball in left field. And if you're at home wondering why that wasn't considered an error by Castillo, it's because he wasn't able to put a glove on it at all. It just went right underneath him. Quite comical, as you don't really see that at the major league level, but hey, they're just like us too. So Skeeters really putting up a threat here as they're able to put up 4 hits in just the bottom of the fourth alone. Jackson at second, Jabari Henry over there at first, Willie Tavares, the grandpa of the team at 37 years of age, and the former Astro. That was on the broadcast. That's a monster being opened up there by my buddy Russell. First pitch is swung on and missed there from Tavares to make it 0-1. No balls, 1 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Atkinson, this is the first time he's run into trouble here against the Skeeters, and they've made him pay for 2 runs. Here's the 0-1, and Tavares skies one foul. It's drifting towards the stands, and it will make it there for a souvenir. And, man, these fans having a hard time catching today. Hitting them in the hands and then rolling to somebody else. Oh, that fan's a nice guy. He's pointing to him, saying, hey, it hit you in the hands, you want the ball. But I think he's going to keep it anyway. Yep, good move. So you got to catch it. I mean, that's like rule 1, a foul ball. If it's yours, you should have caught it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Skeeters trying to really bust this game open here. Tavares seeing if he can collect another hit on the day. Atkinson kicks, fires. Willie gets underneath one. It's a skyrocketing fly ball. Dent's calling off the left fielder Castillo. He's underneath it and makes the snag for out number 3. Damage done, though, by Sugarland as they put up 4 hits and 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth. We'll see what Talbot can do as he head back to the bump in the top of the 5th when we return.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field as the good guys The Sugarland Skeeters have taken a 2-1 lead over here on York Revolution as we head to the top of the 5th. Mitch Talbot back up on the bump, and I'm joined by my good buddy, Russell Woolman. How's it going, dude?
Good. Had to come join you here.
Yeah, man, I needed somebody else to break it down with me. First pitch to Wellington Dotel will be a ball too far out of the zone to make it 1 ball, no strikes here. Dotel 1 for 1 on the day with a single. So, Russell, as we got to see there, for those who are watching on the YouTube stream, you got to see the interns on the top of the dugout. They thought they were going to be up there just promoting healthy food, but no. It turns into a dance-off there. And I have to give it to the Canadian Taco. And the reason why he's the Canadian Taco is he is from Canada.
Hey.
Hey. Next pitch to Dotel would be a called strike, so it makes it 1 ball, 1 strike here to Wellington Dotel. Dotel, the former Skeeter here, as he only played 8 games with the Skeeters last year. And after he was cut, he was signed by York, and he went on to be a 2018 All-Star. The 1-1 from Talbot is going to be a called strike to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It only kind of seems right if he would come back to the Skeeters this year with Ryan Jackson back and Willie T this year, you know.
So true.
Just would be another guy.
Back. It'll be a little welcome back Carter, a little scenario there. Here's the 1-2 to Dotel and swung on and missed. Oh, foul tip, says the umpires. Cody Stanley wasn't. Oh, no, he changes his mind. He threw up the hands there like it was a foul ball, the home plate umpire. But I guess he was saying, no, that's strike 3. So goodbye, Wellington Dotel, that for out number 1. And that brings up the donut man, the K donut hitter, Nate Coronado. By that I mean you're going to be hearing the fans chanting donut. And if he's able to strike out here, Nate Coronado, some lucky fans are going to walk away with some donuts here. Coronado is 0 for 1 on the day as he is hit into a double play. First pitch from Talbot. It's going to be swung on and missed there from Coronado, make it 0-1. Russell, how many years have you been with the Skeeters?
I guess I'm getting close to about 2 years here now. So
2 full years? Best
Yeah.
Skeeters moment for you?
Gotta be the Tony T.
Dude, I asked Doug that same question, and it was the same thing. I mean, that's the same for me, too. You just remember where you were, what you were doing, everything like that. By Tony T, he means the Game 5 Grand Slam walk-off to send the Sugarland Skeeters to the championship round. Next pitch to Coronado is called strike, makes it no balls, 2 strikes here. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Coronado's able to hold off to make it 1-2. Fans getting excited. You'll hear the donut chant coming in more as their loudest section is going to win some donuts. Have you had toasted yolk before?
I have. It's delicious.
It is so money. I was telling that to Doug. I was like, I'm not just saying that just because they're a sponsor. Oh, delicious. And speaking of Doug Failing, the York Revolution kind of hate him right now.
Yeah, so I was actually reading his scouting report, and I saw where it said that they have the worst bullpen in the Atlantic League. Is that correct?
York Revolution, worst pen in the Atlantic League. You are correct.
That's not a stat you want to have next to your name.
Absolutely not, and it explains why the Revolution come into the season right now at 6-14. Coronado ripped a ground ball right there at Severio over at third in the hot corner. He was able to scoop it up and fire over to first base at Jan Santee for out number 2. So that brings up the 9-hole hitter, the shortstop, Ryan Dent. Dent 0 for 1 on the day as he grounded it out to Ryan Jackson.
If any of the parents of the bullpen guy at the York, it was not my scouting report. It was Doug Failing's. So send your complaints to Doug Failing.
Yep, you can send your hate mail, and if you're one of the players and you want to confront Doug Failing, big redheaded kid, can't miss him. Can't miss him at all. So go ahead, you can share your thoughts with him. So 1 ball, no strike here to Dent, and he rips one foul to make it 1-1. Poor Doug Failing. He's been so kind joining me on the air, and here I am just throwing him under that bus.
It's only right, you know. He's my roommate, so I can throw him under the bus a little bit.
There you go. Pay him back for probably leaving laundry all over the place. Although I see Doug as a very neat, meticulous man. I'm wrong, aren't I?
We'll just leave it as whatever.
Plead the fifth. Here's the 1-1 to Dent, and it's going to be too far outside to make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Russell, a Midwestern man like me, but he's on the wrong side of the border. I'm Kansas. He's in Missouri. And he's even worse by being a St. Louis Cardinals fan. The
Best team ever.
The 2-1 to Dent swung on and missed to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, I'm a diehard Chicago Cubs fan, and Russell and I like to share our opinions on each other's teams quite often. We'll mix it up on the golf course a little bit too.
I'm getting some texts about us talking about Doug here. People are enjoying it.
The 2-2 fouled off to the back of the screen, so we'll do it again here.
For all those Skeeters parents, he did get the hot water fix. So
yes, he did.
That's a positive from Doug here.
I heard that it was the locker room, right, shooting out some pretty cold water for the players. So he went in there and hooked them back up.
So we'll give a little cheers to Doug on that one.
He fixes things around here at the ballpark. He is the operations manager, and soon we'll be needing to replace him after the York Revolution go and find him.
He's also great at giving bullpen scouting reports.
Yeah. He's good at making friends. The works. 2-2 pitch fouled off into his shin again, so we'll do it again here at 2-2. Oh, I can't wait. I hope Doug comes and joins me. I'm going to act all casual like I hadn't been talking to him.
We'll have the replay pulled up of the game when he gets home tonight.
Yeah, I'll be like, Doug, why do you have a black eye, buddy? Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's going to be swung on and missed. So ring him up, the second strikeout here in the top of the fifth for Talbot. And that will do it here as we now head to the bottom of the fifth. The good guys, Skeeters, still leading 2-1 when we return.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Funday where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital.
Welcome back to Constellation Field, everybody, as the Skeeters are up 2-1 on the York Revolution here heading into the bottom of the fifth. Brandon MacArthur along with Russell Woldman as Mitch Atkinson returning onto the bump here for York Revolution. And coming up to bat will be the captain, Anthony Jansanti. Jansanti 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to center and a ground out to first. So again, Russell and I kind of talking a little bit about the Midwest here. Have you been to the new Busch Stadium?
Oh, yeah.
I've only been to the old one before they imploded that bad boy. First pitch to Jansanti, fouled off to the back of the screen and make it 0-1. What about Kaufman? Dunn Kaufman?
Dunn Kaufman. I was about to say the old Busch was awesome because it was just that circle, you know. Everybody was
right
all
in
there. The best wave stadium in MLB.
I will say, when I went to a game, I sat in 2 different places. I sat lower level, which was nice, and then I sat in the upper deck. And what was cool about the upper deck is it felt like you were overhanging on the field. You just felt right on top of the players.
Yeah, but downtown St. Louis is definitely in a better space with that new ballpark Village out there. If you ever get a chance to go, just walk around downtown St. Louis. It's
a good little setup.
All amazing.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Jansanti as the last pitch was a called strike on the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch is going to be low in the dirt, makes it even here at 2-2.
If anybody's been to the Rangers ballpark, it's essentially what they're copying out there is pretty much what Ballpark Village is in St. Louis as a reference.
That's pretty wicked. Have you ever been to Wrigley Field up in Chicago?
I have not yet, but I need to for a Cubs-Cardinals series. It's a must.
I completely agree. The 2-2 pitch is going to be flied out there to right field, and they're underneath it and makes the snag for out number 1. So Jansanti will move for 0 for 3 on the day. That brings up the center fielder, number 2, Jared Mitchell. Mitchell 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day as he's looking to break out of that. Again, Mitchell hitting .291 on the season with 5 home runs and 17 RBIs.
You were talking about him playing football. Do you know what position he played?
I believe he was a safety. He was a safety or a wideout, but I think you can quote me on the safety. Because I actually remember him in the College World Series. I believe that team beat the Texas team. Again, I'd bet money that I'm right, but the internet can always prove me wrong.
I'm sure the Zlotnick family, if it was against Texas, could probably
chime in on that one.
Give you the answer there.
And the first pitch from Mitchell is going to be ripped up the middle, so that will be his first hit of the ball game, ending his 0 for 2 night. So now he'll move to 1 for 3. And that brings up the third baseman, Juan Silverio, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a huge double that started that 4th inning run where they were able to put up 2 runs. Silverio hitting .289 on the season with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. Now, if you had a ballpark it and just make a wild guess, how many professional ball games have you been to?
Professional, like MLB or
like
including
to the MLB stadium, not like minor league, only MLB stadium only.
I would probably have to put the number in the 30s to 40s.
Have you ever caught a foul ball? This is something I like to ask everybody who joins me.
So I haven't caught a foul ball, but I have gotten a baseball from Jason Isringhausen out of the bullpen.
The good old closer.
Good old closer, St. Louis Cardinals. And then I actually, when Ryan Theriot played for the Cardinals for one season, the Riot, he tossed me up a ball at the end of the inning. And it was actually here in Houston.
Oh, right.
Cardinals, Astros, when they were both still in the NL Central.
I'm guessing you were wearing a Cardinals gear and he probably spotted you and said, Here you go, my dude.
Yep.
Well, the 1-0 pitch to Silverio, the first pitch was a ball in the dirt, and in that ball in the dirt, Jared Mitchell was able to swipe second base. So Mitchell now in scoring position here, and he's getting a very aggressive lead over there at second. Again, 1-0 here on Juan, with 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Skeeters still winning, 2-1.
Actually, I have another good story. When I was a little kid, at a game, I was getting tossed another ball. I had another ball in my hand, and it hit the other ball, and another kid got it. I was distraught as a little kid.
Dude, right? That's one of those things where, like, you're sitting in the car, and you're just still thinking about it 2 hours later.
That would have been my first one, too.
Oh.
Embarrassing, too, to just have it nick off of another ball.
Just some Butterfinger action there. Atkinson tried to pick off Mitchell there over at second base. It was a close play, but Mitchell's got his hand back in time. So still 1 ball, no strikes here with 1 out. Juan Silverio at the dish. Atkinson comes set, checks on Mitchell over at second base, who keeps creeping off. And it's going to be a ground ball over to their third base. He scoops it up cleanly, fires over to first base in time for out number 2. So what a play over there by the third baseman, Nate Coronado, who took that on a wicked hop and was able to spin around and throw a dart over there to the first baseman, Telvin Nash, in time to get Silverio. So with 2 down, that brings up the second baseman, Jason Martinson. Martinson's 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. With a flyout and a fielder's choice, my apologies. Martinson hitting .250 on the season with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. Mitchell still standing there over at second after his base hit is so far the only hit here in the bottom of the 5th as Jan Santi flew out to right. And then Silverio now grounding out to third for the 2 outs. First pitch to Martinson's going to be a called strike on the inside corner to make it no balls and 1 strike. I also know you do a little coaching as well. You want to give a little shout out to your team there? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, so today was a rough day at the ballpark for the old Phantom baseball team. But, you know, at 11U baseball, you never know what you're going to get. But
you guys are playing out at Baseball USA, right?
Yeah, we're playing all over, a little U trip. Never know what you're gonna get. So
the 0-1 pitch to Martinson is called a strike to make it no balls, 2 strikes. How are you guys doing overall in the season?
So we had been playing very well. We were top team, I would almost say, week in and week out. But the last couple of weekends, we've hit a little rough patch.
Little struggle bus going on. You can always blame the coaching.
For sure, that's the first person to go to. We win a championship, and then We've only won 1 game, 2 games since. So,
oh man,
2 and 3 weekends is just
brutal. It's a long
brutal.
weekend.
It's long
weekend.
So we get to rebound tomorrow and hopefully get back on the winning.
The 0-2 pitch to Martinson was a ball inside, so it makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Atkinson took too long to catch a sign, so Martinson called for time. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Skeeters still leading 2-1. Mitchell standing at second base. A base hit will easily bring him in as he has got blazing speed. The 1-2 pitch is called strike 3 on the outside corner. Martinson didn't like it. It looked a little far outside, but nonetheless, that will be out number 3. So we head to the top of the 6th. Skeeters still leading 2-1 when we return.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete Incaviglia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Bark in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information.
Welcome back to Constellation Field here as the Sugarland Skeeters still leading 2-1 over the York Revolution as we head to the top of the 6th. I'm looking on the mound there. I believe that's still Mitch Talbot. Sorry, I had to run out during his warm-up tosses as I ran to the restroom. Yep, it is Talbot. Here's the first pitch from Talbot. It's going to be a ball too far inside, says the home plate umpire, to make it 1 ball, no strikes here to James Skelton. Skelton today is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Here's the 1-0, and it's going to be a called strike on the inside corner, which evens the count at 1-1. Still joined here by my buddy Russell Waldman. I know I'm mispronouncing that, right?
Yeah, you're good. Close enough.
Yeah, but, you know, I get my D's and L's mixed up. I forgot what that's from. I think the 1-1 pitch is going to be a ball to make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
So I heard that you have to sing the 7th inning stretch this game just as like a Skeeters announcer. It's like tradition to sing the 7th inning stretch.
You know what, man? I don't know why Posner doesn't do it. I've always said I'm down to do it. Are you kidding me? These golden pipes? I know how to sing like none other.
Can't hear you, Skeeters fans.
Let me hear you, Skeeter fans. I can do the Shane Brown. Break it down. Here's the 3 balls, 1 strike here on Skelton.
I mean, nothing says Skeeters baseball like looking out to the crowd singing the 7th inning stretch.
Nothing says baseball like singing the 7th inning stretch.
I guess that's true, too.
That'll be a 5-pitch walk to James Skelton as he scampers on down to first base. And that brings up the second baseman, number 4, Alexi Casilla. Casilla on the day is 0 for 2 with a fly out to right, and then he hit a 4-6-3 double play. So let's hopefully he can match that and do another one right now. Oh, nice little jam there from Shea Villarreal, if that's coming through nicely on your 1s and 2 speakers here. Again, it is Corey Morrow concert night here at Constellation Field as he'll be performing in the Bud Light Ice House after the game. Talbot throws over to first base to try to keep Skelton honest, but Skelton scampers back in plenty of time.
Here tonight, we're probably still seeing fans coming to the game.
Yeah,
excited
exactly.
for the concert.
We usually get a good showing for the concerts. The concerts are a lot of fun. If you've never been to one here, they rope off the infield, and all the fans get to go stand out in the outfield while they watch Corey perform in the Bud Light Ice House.
And they're usually pretty good artists, too, so that's
Yeah.
always exciting.
There's never been one concert where I've been like, eeh, like that guy cannot sing or they can't perform well. They're usually, like you said, it's quality sound.
The fan favorite, Spasmatics, coming up again.
Yep.
I think next homestand
I
on Friday.
think you are exactly right. I don't have the schedule here in front of me, otherwise I could tell you the exact date, but
If I had to guess, May 31st.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, because it's my last day of school with the youngsters. Talbot throws over there twice to Skelton to keep him very honest, but Skelton's back easily both times. So still 0-0 here on Casilla. Talbot kicks, fires, and ball high out of the zone to make it 1 ball, no strikes here.
Nothing says the end of the school year like coming to see the Spasmatics for all you fans out there.
You know what? And again, the concert out on the outfield, I mean, it's a different little vibe. It's a fun venue to go and see. The Bud Light Ice House is a great little center for it. It's a good little get together.
And there's not many places where you can go watch baseball and then get an bonus concert to end it off.
Exactly.
For $15 at most.
Yeah.
Get a field box ticket out here, Bring the family. They can play on the playground. There's nothing better.
Yep, and then the adult beverages will be flowing during the concert as well. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation. Watch a little Skeeters baseball, then go see a concert.
Yep.
So 2 balls, no strikes here to Alexi Casilla. James Skelton over there at first as he drew the 5-pitch walk. And now Talbot really showing some fatigue here in the top of the 6th as he's run it up to 3-0 here on Casilla. So far, Talbot's thrown quite the gem here. He's only given up 1 run through 5 innings pitched and only 5 hits to York as well.
Looks like possibly Matt West maybe getting loose out there.
I got some binoculars if you want to take a look. The 3-1 pitch is going to be a called strike on the inside corner. Those binoculars, brought to you by John Williams, as he heard Doug and I talking about how we couldn't see, and he was able to scoop up and be a hero.
22, Dykstra.
And Talbot will throw over to first again. So we're at 3 balls, 1 strike. So the 3-1 pitch here. Talbot still checking over there. Comes set, fires, and it's going to be a called strike on the outside corner. So nice job by Talbot here, battling back after being down 3-0, has now made it run the count up to full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So last night's game, the Revs erupted for a season-high 6-run inning in the 4th, ending their 23-inning scoreless streak. 3-2 pitch is going to be ripped over the top of Martinson, so that will go down as a base hit. Skelton will have to hold at second as Willie Taveras quickly brought that ball in. So the first 2 hitters for the York Revolution are on successfully as Skelton got a 4-pitch walk, and then Casilla right there just battling a full count for a base hit. So that brings up the 3-hole hitter, number 23, Telvin Nash. Nash over there at third base tonight. Actually, it should be first base. So Troy Young, if you're listening, make sure you fix that on the video board. Cody Stanley going to call for time. He's actually going to walk out there to speak to Talbot. I guess they're just getting on the same page for signs. Again, no coaches can go out there unless they're going out there to check on an injury or to make a pitching change, as mound visits have been eliminated, which I kind of like.
For pace of play, it's nice, but if you're in the coach or part of the game, you definitely, if a guy's rattled, you want to have the opportunity to go calm them down.
As a coach and a former player yourself, have you ever had a conversation with a coach where you're like, thanks, man, I needed that. Now I'm back in the zone?
Oh, yeah, quite often. But
no way, really?
Well, those times where you just kind of, at 11U baseball, you're definitely trying to just make kids laugh, honestly.
That's a good point.
Get them out of
because big head
feeling
cases.
Stress and stuff. But
it's a good point. Well, that might do it here for Mitch Talbot as Pete Incaviglia has made his way out of the dugout. Yep, does take the ball for Mitch Talbot. Awesome work here from Talbot, as he did go 5 innings, giving up 6 hits and only 1 earned run. So Talbot on his way to win his first win of the season, as he did come in 0 for 2 with a 4.96 ERA. But with 5 innings, only giving up 1 run, that's going to lower that ERA, and he is in line for his first win. Well, we'll take a break with him, and when we come back, we'll break down who the new pitcher is for Sugarland here, as Skeeters still leading York Revolution 2-1 here in the top of the 6th when we return.
Memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw Hard Seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Welcome back to Constellation Field here, everybody. New pitcher as James Dykstra has come on in relief from Mitch Talbot. Dykstra on the season is 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA, 1 save, and 7 innings pitched. So far, he's come into the ball game here in relief in a little bit of a jam. His first pitch to Telvin Nash is going to be a cold strike on the inside corner, so it makes it 0-1.
We were talking about Doug's scouting report earlier. Well, the Skeeters have a great bullpen.
I would say it's tops. I mean, complete opposite of what their opposing teams are.
So if you're the Skeeters, get into that Revolution bullpen here quickly. Turn it into a bullpen game. We're in good hands, as the scouting reports say.
I'm
Mr.
with
Failing.
From Mr. Failing, yes. Is when you're in the hands of the Skeeters, you are in good hands. That pitch from Telvin Nash is going to be ripped into between third and short for a base hit. And will actually load the bases here now for the designated hitter, Isaiah Tejeda. Tejeda on the day is 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out to short. Tejeda's hitting .316 with no home runs and 4 RBIs. So now bases loaded. You have James Skelton there over at first as he drew a leadoff walk. Then Alexi Casilla at second. And then now Telvin Nash standing there over at third base after his base hit. So no outs here, still in the top of the 6th. Skeeter still leading 2-1. First pitch to Tejada is going to be fouled off to the right side, so makes it no balls and 1 strike. That ball was flirting with the foul line there.
It's kind of tricky here in our spot to see if those get in fair or foul.
Yeah, I know.
In that corner.
That's the one thing. The way the stands kind of shift out there on the corners, you can't really see down the line, down the left field or right field line all that cleanly. So no balls, 1 strike here to Tejada. Pitch is going to be too far outside, so 1-1 here. Dykstra, he's 28. He's beginning his first season with the Skeeters and his 7th at the professional level. He spent part of 2018 season with the AA Frisco, that's the Rangers organization, where he was 0-2 with a 14.85 ERA in 5 relief outings. So he's looking to see if he can clean that up here.
That ERA sounds like it should be working in the Revolution bullpen.
The 1-1 pitch is low here to Tejada to make it 2 balls, 1 strikes.
But that is a joke. He has been very good for the Skeeters this year, Dykstra.
Yeah, he really has. Nice. He actually appeared last time 2 nights ago here for the Skeeters, where he threw a clean inning. Gray skies starting to drift in a little bit more. Thunderstorms are in the forecast, but looks like we are going to dance around them after the concert. I'm putting it out there. Ground ball right back up to Dykstra. He throws home for the out. Cody Stanley throws down to first base for out number 2. Double play here for the Sugarland Skeeters, the 3rd of the game. So brilliant work there from Dykstra as he was able to get the easy ground ball right back to him. Flipped it on over to Cody Stanley, who tagged home plate, then fired it on over to first base to Jan Santee for out number 2. So 2 down here. That brings up the left fielder, number 6, Henry Castillo. Castillo's 1 for 2 on the day with a ground out to second and a single. They're actually going to intentionally walk Henry Castillo, so he'll trot on down there to first base to face the former to face Melky Mesa. Yep, baby shark tooth, baby. Baby shark tooth. Melky Mesa is 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a fielder's choice.
Getting back to the point, that is the absolute worst thing you can do with the bases loaded, nobody out.
Yep, ground it right back to the pitcher.
Absolutely worst.
Yep.
Guaranteed a double play.
Yep, it's almost automatic just as long as they make a clean throw home. The catcher's going to fire it on over to first base almost 100% of the time. So here's the first pitch to Mesa, and it's going to be a ground ball right up the middle. But Martinson's at it. Tags second base for out number 3. So Dykstra comes on for relief, had the bases loaded, and was able to get out of the jam. No runs scored. So great work there from the bullpen from the Skeeters. Skeeters still leading 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. We'll see what the Bats can do when we return.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw Hard Seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Welcome back to beautiful Constellation Field here. Brandon MacArthur with Russell Waldman as the Skeeters still leading York Revolution 2-1 here as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Mitch Atkinson for the Revolution is going to return to the bump as he has gone 5 innings so far, giving up 2 runs and 7 hits. That brings up the catcher, number 12, Cody Stanley. Stanley on the day is 1 for 2 with a huge double. Stanley hitting .298, 2 home runs, and 9 RBIs on the season. Here's the first pitch to Atkinson, and it's going to be a skyrocket foul ball over the backstop and into the seats to make it no balls and 1 strike. Again, it is concert night here at Constellation Field. Corey Morrow will be performing in the Bud Light Ice House, so make sure you stick around and enjoy yourself some solid tunes. I know I will be.
Tonight will be a little bit earlier of a night for the people over in the apartments compared to last night's Girl Scout sleepover.
I heard that was a 1:30 in the morning fiasco there. Stanley hit a towering foul ball over on the third base side. It stayed in play for Coronado to reach over the third baseman, York Revolution. He made the snag in foul territory, so that'll be an out number 1 here from the Sugarland Skeeters. And that brings up designated hitter number 29, Dennis Phibbs. Phibbs 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. His single was the first hit for the Sugarland Skeeters.
Got to get some runs here. 2 just doesn't seem like enough for some reason.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Even though Mitch Atkins, he is the the Revolution ace. So if we can get to him and get to the bullpen, we'll stand a better chance here to extend that lead.
As Doug Failing says.
I'm just basing all my knowledge off Doug Failing. Again, Doug Failing, like you didn't pass, you are failing. Redheaded kid, stocky, walks around in Skeeters gear. His fears are heights, snakes, and mean ball players.
mean bullpen guys.
Mean bullpen players.
So you Revolution guys out there, you can give him a couple words.
Trust me, you cannot miss him. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to Dennis Phibbs in the bottom of the 6th. Atkins kicks, fires. Phibbs rips one for a base hit into the left field. So Phibbs will go 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. Attaboy Dennis. That brings up the shortstop, number 7, Ryan Jackson.
Ryan Jackson played some time with the Cards. I remember when he was around.
Yes, he did. Not only that, to be a little bit more specific, he was selected by the St. Louis Cardinals in the 5th round of the 2009 MLB draft out of the University of Miami. Throw up the U. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Phibbs standing there over at third base. The only out came from Cody Stanley popping out in the third base territory. Jackson 1 for 2 today with a fly out over there to first and a single. That single drove in 2 runs, his 4th of the season. First pitch to Jackson's a strike on the inside corner to make it no balls and 1 strike. Oh, you heard that 50-50 call perfectly come through the mic. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Atkins kicks, fires. Jackson will rip 1 foul over there on the third base side. So it brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes.
50-50, another added little bonus when you come out to the ballpark, a little fun.
Yeah, throw in a little bit of money, and the total pot, you can win 50% of that pot. And last night's got up to, I think, $3,000. So some fan walked home with $1,500 in their pocket.
I saw that we were in the 2,000 range tonight. So
nice, and half those proceeds do go to the Skeeter Foundation as well. So not only are you coming out to possibly win some money, but then you're donating to a good cause as well.
And the Skeeter Foundation does a ton.
Yes, they
here
do.
in Sugarland, so.
Yeah, they do some very good work. So that money is, I forgot how much money we raised last year, but it was several tens of thousands.
Yep, and everybody that works in the foundation just does an unbelievable job. They're a key part when you think about the Sugarland Skeeters organization.
The 1-2 pitch to Jackson was ripped out to left field. It hung up there for the left fielder to camp underneath it and make the snag. That left fielder being Henry Castillo for the York Revolution. And his snag makes it out number 2. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th, and that brings up the left fielder, number 26, Jabari Henry. Henry's 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single. Jabari's hitting .444, no home runs, no RBIs. Again, Henry in his first season with the Skeeters. He spent 2018 down there in the Sioux Falls American Association where he ripped the cover off the ball, hitting .247, 13 home runs, and 52 RBIs in 86 games. So far, Jabari Henry's collected his first couple of hits here with the Skeeters this series, but still looking for that first RBI as a Sugarland Skeeter. First pitch is inside to make it 1 ball, no strikes. Phibbs still standing there over at first after his base hit. But then you've had Cody Stanley pop out over there at third base foul territory, and then you just had Ryan Jackson fly out to left. Big swing there from Jabari Henry, but it's fouled off into the backstop, so it makes count even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Over the last 2 years, how many outfielders have you think have come in
Come and
out?
gone? Gosh, man, that's the thing.
It's unbelievable.
It's incredible how many people we have signed to the major leagues from the Skeeters. I mean, we're basically a farm system at this point. I think it's, already 7 players moved up to the major leagues?
And what, last year was?
I think it was like 15, yeah, which
and
is
then,
nuts.
And then you had Barrett Barnes, who was here all last year, get signed in the offseason in the Mets.
Yep, and then we had Courtney Hawkins, who returned, and then he was quickly scooped up by the Giants.
Yeah.
And so hopefully he has some success at the next level. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jabari, and it's going to be low in the dirt. Great block there by Skelton to keep it in front of him and to keep Phibbs over there at first base. But it does bring the count up to 3 balls and 1 strike.
C.J. McElroy.
He was a personal favorite of mine. He was a 5-tool player, man. I mean, he just had it all.
That guy could run.
He was a blazing speed. I loved watching how he was the leadoff, and then you had Jared Mitchell behind him, because if both of those guys got on, the double steal was almost automatic. 3-1 pitch here to Jabari is ripped high a mile into the air, but that's going to find the seats for a foul ball. So it makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes here.
And any chance I can get the plug, C.J. Mitchell was also drafted by the Cardinals.
C.J.?
Or McElroy.
McElroy.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. McElroy, yeah, he was. He actually he was from the area here, I believe in just League City. A guy I call ball games with at the high school level. He was his first coach ever. So I had a little bit of an inside scoop before the season started about McElroy. 3-2 pitch to Henry is going to be blooped deep out there into right field. He's camping under it, snags it for out number 3. So Skeeters, even though Phibbs had a single, couldn't do anything with it. They're still winning 2-1 here as we head to the top of the 7th. We'll see what they can do when we return.
Herman Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Herman Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Herman Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Herman Sugarland.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Herman, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information.
Welcome back to Constellation Field, everybody. Brandon MacArthur along with Russell Wildman as the Sugarland Skeeters still leading 2-1 over the York Revolution here in the top of the 7th. New pitcher for the Skeeters. It's number 19, Matt West. West 0 for 0 with a 4.5 ERA and 10 innings pitched. West is 30 years of age. He joined the Skeeters in 2018, where he was 0 for 0 with a .54 ERA and 17 relief appearances, striking out 19 batters to 2 walks in 16 and 2/3 innings. Wellington Dotel will be the first hitter here for the York Revolution. Dotel 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strike out, let me put it that way. First pitch here to Wellington Dotel is too far inside, makes it 1 ball, no strikes.
It's just good to see him back out on the mound after having that scary injury last year where he was sick. No, you never know when your last game's going to be. It was
an intestinal sickness, right? And
yeah.
that kept him out because he is definitely got MLB stuff. There was actually a feature on the local news, not only about him, but just the Sugarland Skeeters. And Pete Incaviglia said, he could start on any AAA team right now and some major league teams. So we're blessed to have him out here at Constellation Field. The 2-0 pitch to Dotel is called a strike on the outside corner, bringing it to 2 balls and 1 strike.
And it's not like his numbers this year are any fluke because he was almost better last year than what his numbers show. He has 1 bad outing this year. That's
That's it.
inflating his ERA.
Yep.
He had a 0 ERA before last outing.
2-1 pitch fouled off over there into the fans, makes it 2-2. Yeah, to start the season, he threw 13 straight scoreless innings to open his Skeeters career, which was the longest scoreless streak by a Skeeters reliever last season. He is a Houston native. He was drafted by the Texas Rangers in the second round of the 2007 MLB draft out of Bel Air High School. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Dotel, and it's going to be too far inside, so it runs the count full. He made his major league debut with the Rangers in 2014 and appeared with the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2015. West is 0-for-0 with a 3.86 ERA through 5 games, 7 innings pitched in his MLB career. So here's the full count pitch to Dotel. Kicks, fires, and Dotel swings and misses. Ring him up, says the umpire. So that will be West's first strikeout of the game. And the first out here in the top of the 7th. So with one down, that brings up the third baseman, Nate Coronado. And Coronado, the Donut K-man of the game here, so you're going to be hearing the fans chanting Donut. And if Coronado can strike out, some lucky fans going to be winning some free donuts. Coronado 0-for-2 on the day with a 5-4-3 double play, and then also another ground out over there to the third baseman, Silverio. So if you're Juan, he's already come to you twice. So here's the first pitch from West to Coronado, and it's going to be dropped by Cody Stanley. If he was able to frame that, maybe caught the outside corner, but since he dropped it, it makes it 1 ball, no strikes here.
When I was in here last time with Bosner, he was talking about Matt West. He's good for just about 2 strikeouts every appearance. So for you fans out there, your toasted yolk could be in good hands right here with Matt West.
Could be tasting those donuts. The 1-0 pitch is going to be ripped foul off the screen and into the suites to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. And the fan in the suites drops it, and it goes down to a fan in the lower section who makes a great snag. And then he's got about 15 children all reaching out to him like he's giving away free bread. And he gives it away to a child. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Legends must be selling a lot of popcorn. I think that's the 3rd time I've heard a fan drop a fly ball today over there.
A lot of those Butterfingers. I love it. The 1-1 pitch too far outside makes it 2 balls, 1 strikes here to Nate Coronado. Coronado hitting .257 on the season with no home runs and 5 RBIs. West kicks, fires, and it's going to be a ground ball right there to Ryan Jackson. Scoops it up, fires it on over to first base in time for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here for Matt West as he came on relief for James Dykstra. I don't know why I just suddenly went blank on that. So that brings up the 9-hole hitter, number 17, Ryan Dent. Dent 0-for-2 on the day with a ground out to short and a strikeout.
Sorry, I just got a little chuckle from that song choice by Shay there.
Yeah, a little teapot. I mean, he's almost the description of a teapot. Ryan Dent playing shortstop tonight. Seen a lot of action here for the Revolution.
That's about as big as you're going to get a shortstop.
I mean, right. First pitch to Dent, ball outside, makes it 1 ball, no strikes.
Except for Johnny Peralta. Remember Johnny Peralta?
I do.
That man was
Round.
large.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. West kicks, fires, and too far on the outside, makes it 1-1. You can see Matt West really bringing the heat here. I mean, he's got to be popping mid-90s, no problem.
On the thing it says 94. I would say he's probably a tick or 2 higher than that.
I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, you can just see ball just explodes out of his hand. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. West kicks, fires, and Dent gets underneath one, skies it a mile high in the sky. Jansanti and Stanley both racing to get under it. Stanley gets there and makes the snag for out number 3. So Skeeters doing a great job coming out of the pen here. Oh, man, that fan dropped that ball too. So Skeeters still leading 2-1 as we head here to the bottom of the 7th when we return.
Flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday fun day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information.
Welcome back to beautiful Constellation Field here. Brandon MacArthur along with Russell Woolman as the Sugar Land Skeeters are leading 2-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher here for the York Revolution will be a number 9, Jamison McGrain. McGrain 0-for-0 with a 5.79 ERA in 5 games. He began last season in the Frontier League, earning a contract with the Miami Marlins, where he was a combined 4-for-1 with a 1.72 ERA and 6 saves last season. Willie Taveras comes up to the dish now here for the Skeeters. First pitch to Willie is going to be fouled off over the suites and into the parking lot, so it makes it no balls and 1 strike. Taveras 1 for 2 on the day with a double after Henry Castillo, the left fielder, misplayed that that fly ball, my apologies. And Willie was able to scamper on over to second base, and he also has a fly out to short. Here's the 0-1 to Willie, and it's going to be foul balled into the suites. It makes it 0-2. Taveras hitting .214, with no home runs and 1 RBI on the season. McGrain comes on in for relief for Mitch Atkins, who threw 6 innings, giving up 2 runs and 8 hits. Here's the 0-2 to Taveras, and Taveras is able to hold up on that high and inside pitch to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Skeeters were able to put up 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, and that gave them the 2-1 lead after York put up 1 run in the top of the 2nd. 15 hits in the ball game tonight, 8 for the Skeeters, 7 for York. Here's the 1-2 pitch, too far outside, says home plate umpire, so that runs the count even at 2-2. You don't see too many pitchers wearing single-digit numbers.
Not often anymore.
I mean, it's one of those where you can't really think of any. I mean, the only one I can think of is Carl Edwards at the MLB level because he wears 6.
So Luke Weaver, who used to be with the Cardinals, was part of that Paulie G trade. He used to wear single digits to say that pitchers are athletes. He thought guys that were the best athletes had single digits, so he figured he might as well join the trend.
What a ridiculous thought, man. Only in baseball does that come up with something like that. Taveras fouls that one off to the back of the screen, so it runs into 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, more times than not, though, when you think about your most athletic guys, they're usually rocking the single digit.
You're exactly right. I mean, look at all the Yankee retired numbers. Basically, 1 through 10 is all retired.
Is all retired.
That pitch to Taveras is fouled off to the back of the screen, so we'll do it again at 2-2. So far, the Revs bullpen has allowed just 2 runs in 9 2/3 innings pitch over the last 3 games. Their finest stretch of the young season in lowering the ERA to 7.79. It's under 8 for the first time this year. The bullpen has struggled to start the year as York has held a lead at some point in 7 of their 14 losses. The 2-2 pitch here to Tavares was too far outside, so it runs the count full to 3-2. Probably why they had a problem with Doug Fahling's remarks, because the last couple of games they've been lights out.
Yeah, I mean, Doug Fahling's comments sparked a little fire on them, and they're starting to trend in the right direction, I guess.
Yeah, they are. So here's the 3-2 pitch to Willie T, and it's high, and it's going to be ball 4 to Tavares. So leadoff walk from Willie, exactly what you want from your 9-hole hitter. And that brings up number 21, first baseman, Captain Sugarland, Anthony Jansanti.
This guy being in the Frontier League, have you ever seen any Frontier League action?
I have not. I'm not even sure where the Frontier League is.
It's kind of in the Midwest, so me and Doug Fahling were interns for a Frontier League team back in St. Louis.
Wait, so have you known Doug for a long time?
So yeah, me and Doug were interns together for the River City Rascals, who are in the Frontier League, and then I got the job down here as an intern, got hired on, and then I was the one that
brought him on
down here.
Look at you, man, making moves, expanding the Skeeter family.
So I kind of get the right to call
paycheck?
Mr. Doug under the bus here. So York, if you're out there, find
with
Mr.
you.
Doug.
I love it. First pitch to DeSanti is called strike, so it's 0-1 here on Anthony.
Actually, a guy that one of my favorite players for the River City Rascals while they're just signed with the Long Island Ducks, so that'll be exciting when they come into town to watch him pitch again.
You'll have to go say what's up to him.
I will. Cody Mincy.
McGrain really worried about Willie Tavares over there at first base, so he's thrown over again. Tavares, probably a good reason to be worried about him. In 2008, Tavares was part of the Colorado Rockies, where he set the single-season stolen base record with 68, which still stands today. And Tavares taken off there, and he is going to slide in easily. So stolen base from Willie T. He moves up to second. But on that pitch, that 0-1 pitch to DeSanti, was called a strike, so no balls, 2 strikes here to Anthony. But again, Tavares now moves into scoring position.
That's a heck of a jump there. No chance
from
the catcher there.
Even though James Skelton doing the catching here for the York Revolution, he threw a bullet, but like you said, no way he was going to get him. Skelton's going to run out there to McGrain to talk to him. I guess they're having a little cross-up on signals.
He also had a massive lead and just barely even checked him over there at first.
He threw over twice, but you're right. I mean, you could just tell
the last
Tavares
time.
just kept taking a bigger and bigger stretch there. Little numbers here on the shortstop, Ryan Dent for the York Revolution. Ryan Dent started shortstop last night, was his 218th of his Revolution career, tying Wilson Valdez for the franchise record. So that makes his start today. He is leading the Revolution with 219 career starts. So congratulations, Ryan. Tavares over at second. Dent trying to hold him on, but he'll take off, and it's going to be the 0-2 pitch too low in the dirt, so it makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Captain Sugarland. You know, Doug and I were talking about, man, Doug getting a lot of action here on this broadcast now that I think about it. But we were talking about how his nickname is Captain Sugarland. That's why he wears the C on his chest. And how there isn't too many good nicknames roaming around here, not only for the team, but I told him I think the nicknames in general and across sports has kind of died down. I mean, back in the day, baseball used to have some of the greatest nicknames ever.
And he is well deserving of that Captain Sugarland name, Anthony.
He really is. Good guy on the field and off the field. He's just super personable. Here's the 1-2 to Anthony, and he gets underneath one. It's driven high a mile in the air, drifting over to the third base dugout. It will reach the fans, and so we'll do it again here at 1-2.
I think we'll be looking up in a couple weeks and see around a 250, 260 and kind of start to forget about this early slump. He's hitting the ball hard.
Yeah, it's just been right at people. Exactly right. Jansanti, last year he was the Sugarland Skeeters 2018 MVP after hitting .297 with 17 home runs, 58 RBIs, and 35 stolen bags. Of course, he was selected to the All-Star team and All-Defensive team as well. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Captain Sugarland. James McGrain coming on in for relief after Mitch Atkins went 6 innings. Pitch is going to be low, says home plate umpire, to even the count 2-2. McGrain didn't like the call. Jansanti's ranked 5th in the Atlantic League last season in stolen bases. He was 6th in runs, 7th in home runs, and was tied for 10th in slugging percentage. So when you heard Russell mention that we're going to see that average skyrocket up, it's only a matter of time. This guy, he makes the offense go.
He's also hitting a lot of balls to center field, which here just kills it. And you go away to those other parks.
Yeah, they'll mostly get out.
The
2-2 pitch is grounded down to the third baseman, Coronado, who's able to scoop it in time, fire it over to first base, and get Jansanti. So that will be out number 1. And that brings up center fielder number 2, Jared Mitchell, who's 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a single. Mitchell hitting .291 on the season with 5 home runs and 17 RBIs. Again, this is a best-of-7 series here. Skeeters do lead the series 3-2.
Playing postseason baseball in May. Best of 7.
Yep. Yeah. It's been the longest stretch here. It's going to be the longest homestand for the Skeeters. First pitch to Mitchell is going to be a called strike to make it no balls, 1 strike here.
This is actually longer than a playoff series in the Atlantic League.
Yeah, it's best of 5 in a playoff series, and here we're playing 7, which means I don't think we'll see York again, right? I think this is the only time we'll see him.
I'm sure they got to come around one more time on the schedule. Probably not
probably to the end of the season.
Maybe a quick 3-gamer like the Ducks had earlier in this homestand.
Yep. The 0-1 pitch here to Mitchell is going to be a called strike on the inside corner, brings it 0-2. Do you have radar on your phone for weather? I'm not really a weather-watching guy, but it's starting to look a lot darker up there in the sky. And I'm hoping it's just getting later.
I can check that out, but
you don't want to depress yourself?
You bring up the weather word, and
the weather word.
People get a little scared around here.
0-2 pitch is a mile-high foul ball that is going to reach the parking lot and probably some fan's car. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Willie Tavares standing at second as he was able to draw a leadoff walk and then stole second. Jansanti came up next and grounded out for the first out. Now Mitchell quickly behind 0-2 to James McGrain.
From what I'm seeing is it looks like it's coming at 10 o'clock.
Oh, perfect.
So we are playing a quick game tonight, which is working in favor with the weather.
Now you just jinxed it. 0-2 pitch here to Mitchell, too far inside, makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And now the curse is on. They're going to be asking me to leave the booth here.
Send your hate mail to Russell.
Unless you're in the Revolution bullpen.
Yep, then you know who to find. We've mentioned them. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here to Jared Mitchell. McGrain kicks, fires, and Mitchell goes after a high fastball and swings and misses. So he will have his 3rd strikeout of the night, and that will be the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 7th. And that brings up the third baseman, number 27, Juan Silverio. Silverio 1 for 3 on the night with a strikeout, double, and a ground out to third. Juan's hitting .289 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs on the season. So far, Willie Tavares standing there over at second base as he was able to draw that leadoff walk, stole second, found a runner in scoring position with no outs, but then 2 quick outs as Jansanti grounded out, and then Mitchell goes down swinging. Juan, not only is he excellent with the bat, he's a great defensive third baseman. I mean, it's far and few and quite rare whenever he makes an error.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Go.
McGrain comes set, winds, fires, and Silverio rips one. That should find the gap, if not get out of here. And it's going to hit at the base of the wall, and that will bring in Tavares easily. Juan strolls into second for his 2nd double of the ball game, and Skeeters now lead 3-1. What a shot there from Juan. That was a no-doubter as it hit the Sugarland Premier Roofing sign out there in right center below the Bud Light Ice House. Man, I just gave like 2 sponsorships in 1 call right there. If only I got paid for that.
They're excited.
They are excited. So that brings up the cleanup hitter, number 25, the second baseman, Jason Martinson. Martinson 0 for 3 tonight. With the fielder's choice, a strikeout and a fly out to short. Martinson 250 on the season with the homer and 2 RBIs. So Skeeters finally scoring, and they've only put up 2 runs in 1 inning. Finally scoring in the 7th inning. Struggled to get that out.
Felt like 2 wasn't enough. 3 might be
I'm with
enough.
you. Although I think a base hit here should bring in Juan. So
Yep.
first pitch to Martinson would be a ball inside, so it makes it 1-0.
Absolutely does with two outs. He's running on anything.
McGrain takes a huge swing and a miss, so it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here.
And that run goes to the Revolution bullpen ERA. Just to throw that out there.
That Silverio double, thanks to Tyler Stam, our GM, sending me the TrackMan stats. That spin rate on the ball was 2.188. The time of flight was in .468 seconds, so that is absolutely smashed. Here's the 1-1 to Martinson. It's going to be dinked up into the air, but it will find the seats for another souvenir to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes here. The TrackMan stats, for those that don't know it, it's basically equivalent to where if you're watching a game on ESPN and you see that little square above the home plate, it calls balls and strikes, but it also tells exit velocity on hits and all that other good baseball nerd jazz. But pretty soon here, TrackMan will be doing the balls and strike call, as they'll just radio down to the home plate umpire, so they're kind of taking it out of his hands. So theoretically, it'll be robots calling the balls and strikes. Here's the 1-2 to Martinson, and it's going to be too far out of the zone, so it evens the count here at 2-2.
Another bonus about the TrackMan is all these stats are just readily available to MLB teams, and they're just picking that up right away, and it makes it a lot easier. They don't have to necessarily come out here to Sugar Land.
Exactly.
Something get it all from home.
And it's something you can just click through and look. I've seen a couple of pitchers after their start. They come in the next day and they'll check on their stats and how they did. McGrain steps off the mound there. Silverio had a gigantic lead. Nobody holding him on right now. But again, there is 2 outs.
I honestly don't even think I've seen a scout out here yet today. I could be wrong. I haven't been to every game, but I don't think I've seen one out here this year. And usually there's one or 2.
Yeah. The 2-2 to pitch Martinson is going to be a called strike 3 on the outside corner, so that'll be his second strikeout of the ball game. But damage done by Sugar Land, as they were able to put up 1 run here in the bottom of the 7th thanks to Silverio's double. Sugar Land leading 3-1. We'll see what's going to happen here at the top of the 8th when we return.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information.
Welcome back to Constellation Field here. Brandon MacArthur along with Russell Woolman as the Sugarland Skeeters are leading the York Revolution 3-1 here at the top of the 8th. New pitcher here for Sugarland as it will be Machi, who comes on facing the leadoff hitter James Skelton, and first pitch to Skelton will be a called strike down the middle. Machi, he's come in a couple of times this series. He actually got a win on that crazy Tuesday day game where it was Skeeters won in extra innings. Second pitch to Skelton would be a called strike, so quickly 0-2. Skelton 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, a single, and a walk.
How many World Series champs do you think are walking around?
Whoa! The bat went further than the ball. Strike 3 from Machi, so 3 pitches. Uno, dos, adios, says Machi to Skelton. So they're the first out here in the top of the 8th. So with 1 down, that brings up the second baseman, number 4, Alexi Casilla. Casilla 1 for 3 on the day with a fly out to right and 2 ground outs. How many World Series champions are walking around? It's a great question. I know
in the Atlantic League.
I know the Skeeters have 2. I know Machi is 1, and I just went blank on who the other one is. I'll look that up later. But I mentioned it last night. Machi won 1 with the Giants back in 2000 and something. I'm not that good off the top
Does he
of my
have
head.
2?
I think so. I think he won 1 with the
2 with the Giants because they won
back. Yeah, they won
not
2
back
different
to
years.
back, but
no, they won all the odd
the
years.
odd years, and the Cardinals were the even years there for a while.
Yeah, it was a terrible time in baseball. First pitch to Alexi Casilla is going to be a called strike to make it 0-1. Machi kicks, fires, and strike 2. So far, Machi coming in, throwing 5 straight strikes. That's what you want to see from your relief guy. And in the bullpen right now is warming up is our dangerous closer, Paulino, who's not given up an earned run all season. And, fouled off there from Casilla. Otherwise, we would have said see you later. But 6 straight strikes here from Machi coming out of the pen. No numbers here for Machi in front of me, so send your hate mail to Ryan Posner on that one. As Posner again will be back for the home series. He's still out doing his So You Think You Can Dance audition. Best of luck, Ryan. Remember, light feet. Here's the 0-2 to Casilla, and it's going to be fouled off. We'll do it again here at 0-2.
I heard if that one doesn't work, he's got some great vocals for American Idol.
Yep, he's been talking very much rigorously about that, about how he's working on his falsetto, and it's just not there. And that's why he's a little bit gun-shy to seeing the 7th inning stretch here at Constellation Field. His exact quote was, "I don't want to be too good."
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say it better myself.
I mean, it's who he is. Here's the 0-2 to Casilla. And Casilla, what do you know, fouls it off. We'll do it again. Yeah, Posner, he's actually in San Diego for a buddy's wedding. He will return here soon. But
so he's not doing Dancing with the Stars? This whole time I thought he was.
Not with the Stars. He's not a star yet. Even though he is.
In Sugarland, he's a star.
So true. Doing off-script, all that great work. 0-2 pitch to Casilla is too far out of the zone, so it makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, so far I said he's been out for his tap dancing seminar, and then he was out for a pottery convention, and then today he was out for So You Think You Can Dance. Tomorrow I'll come up with another clever one. So that means, fans, 1 more day of me. 1-2 to Casilla is going to be a weakly hit over there to Martinson at second base, who scoops it up, fires over to first. But Casilla dives in head first, and first base umpire says he's in time. So he'll beat out the infield grounder, and he'll be safe over there at first base. So with the 1 out, Casilla now after that infield single reaches over there at first base. That brings up number 23 in the first baseman, Telvin Nash. Nash 1 for 3 on the day with a ground out to short, a fly out to first, and a single.
Not really the guy you want to see here as the tying run if you're a Skeeters.
You're exactly
fan.
right. Telvin Nash, he actually homered in back-to-back games to begin this series, and now has 4 home runs on the season. He's 1 off the lead league, which is Dennis Phibbs, Jared Mitchell, and probably some other people around the Atlantic League. First pitch to Nash is going to be rip foul. Ole, says the third base coach, as he's able to get out of that. Makes it 0-1 here.
I think I heard somebody say he was a pretty highly touted Astros prospect at one time. Is that correct?
I can look that up for you here. Making me dance around. Yep, he was a third-round pick of Houston in 2009. He reached Double-A in the Astros system where he hit 102 home runs. So here's the 0-1 here to Nash, and it's going to be called strike on the inside corner. He didn't like it, but home plate umpire did, and that's all that matters. So it runs it up to 0-2. Nash is at 57 home runs in his career with the Revolution, which is for third. He's too shy of matching Chris Nowak for second. And, of course, the all-time leader is Andreas Perez with 66. The 0-2 pitch is going to be a weak ground ball to Severio, who fires it over to Martinson at second, steps over, and then fires to Jan Santi. Double play again for the Skeeters, their fourth of the ball game. So that ends the top of the eighth. Nice job by Machi as he doesn't allow any York Revolution to reach second base. So Skeeters still leading 3-1. We'll see if we can increase that deficit here, or that lead, when we return here in the bottom of the eighth.
On daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. And people are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Ski
Tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit TexasFarmBureau.org/sport to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th.
Welcome back to Constellation Field. Sorry for the little technical difficulties there for everybody. But Skeeters still leading 3-1 here in the bottom of the eighth. New pitcher here for York Revolution. Oh, man, it's going to be Orleni Quiros. I know I butchered that. He was actually signed on May 17th. He spent his first pro seasons in San Francisco Giants organization where he reached high A San Jose last season. Leading off will be the catcher, number 12, Cody Stanley. Stanley's 1 for 3 tonight with a double. First pitch is going to be a called strike on the outside corner to make it 0-1. Stanley hitting .298 on the season with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Comes set, got the sign, kicks, fires, and Stanley hits a mile high in the air. Dent's calling off the left fielder, saying he's got it. He's racing over, it's off his mitt, he drops it. And so that allows Cody Stanley to scamper on over to second base. And man, that is the second misplayed fly ball we've seen from York. And that allows the leadoff hitter to reach second base on the air from Ryan Dent. Brings up designated hitter number 29, Dennis Phibbs. Phibbs 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a strikeout.
And both of those are on the left fielder. He's got to be coming in and calling the shortstop off.
I
on that.
agree, because he's running in rather than the shortstop running back. And when you're running in, it's way easier to make a judgment on that. Granted, the wind is died down a little bit, still blowing in from right field, but not as hard as it was earlier in the ballgame. Here's the pitch to Phibbs. Phibbs gets underneath one. It's a skyrocketed shot that should reach the fans. Nope, it's actually going to drift back into play. Snagged by the right fielder who never gave up on it. But that fly ball was deep enough to allow Cody Stanley to go from second to third. That ball was hanging almost on the concourse and then just drifted all the way back over.
We might have to ask Doug for an outfield scouting report by the end of this night.
That brings up number 7, Ryan Jackson. Jackson's 1 for 3 on the day with a single. That single brought in 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. But Jackson hitting .267, no home runs, 4 RBIs. And he has been a defensive stud for Sugarland ever since he's joined. Again, it is his 3rd season here with the Skeeters, as he made 2 appearances in 18 and also in 17.
Can we even consider it his 3rd season? This is only like his 12th
like 11th game. Exactly right. He's
over the course of 3 years.
I mean, through those 3 seasons, he appeared in 6 games for the Skeeters last year and appeared in 4 games with them in 17. So that's 10 games right there, and you're exactly right. I think he's only played 6, so it's probably his 16th game here for us in 3 seasons. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Ryan Jackson, 1 out. Cody Stanley just 90 feet away here from extending this lead for the Skeeters.
Well, hopefully this stay is
a good one and a permanent one.
Got multiple digits in it.
If it's not permanent, I hope he gets called up to a great organization outside of that Cardinals organization he had a fight with.
He was with the Marlins, too, for a while, if I'm not mistaken. I think he played quite a bit of games with the Marlins.
Look at that in just a second. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Jackson. Rip foul. Juice,
Get
the third
out
base
of there,
coach.
Juice.
Olay as he gets out of that one, but it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike here. He was selected by the Cardinals in the 5th round of the 2009 draft out of Miami. He appeared with the Cardinals at the major league level from 2012 to 13 and appeared at the MLB level with the Los Angeles Angels in 2015. Through 3 major league seasons, Jackson hit .061 in 42 games.
So I completely made up that he played for the Marlins.
Yep. Miami Marlins, a.k.a. you meant the Los Angeles Angels.
I meant University of Miami.
Yeah, I got the wrong coast. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Jackson as that pitch was too far outside. Fans starting to come alive here in the bottom of the 8th as the Skeeters trying to extend that 2-run lead that they have over York. Got the sign, kicks, fires, and too far outside, so that'll be a 5-pitch walk here to Ryan Jackson, and he'll scamper on down to first base.
Maybe Derek Jeter's watching this game, and
should pick him up, right?
We'll pick him up, and then I'll look good.
Yeah, Derek, don't feel free to reach out with me for your personal number so you and I can become texting buddies. That brings up left fielder number 26, Jabari Henry. Henry's 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a single, and a fly out to right. So runners on the quarter. Cody Stanley over there at third base after he had a towering ball that went off the glove of shortstop Ryan Dent. And then now Ryan Jackson standing over at first base after the walk. First pitch to Henry will be ripped. It's going to be fair, says the first base umpire. First baseman throws over, had Stanley in a rundown, and fired it on over there to third base and was able to get Stanley in time for out number 3.
And here comes Pete.
Yeah, Pete's coming out to argue. He thought Cody Stanley got back in time, but the throw looked good.
We might have a rain delay. How slow Pete's moving out there.
So after the bottom of the 8th, no runs here for the Skeeters. It's still 3-1. We'll head to the top of the 9th. I'm sure we'll see Paulino. We'll break his number down when we return.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field, everybody. Brandon MacArthur along with Russell Woolman as the Skeeters are leading the York Revolution 3-1 here in the top of the ninth. And that brings on the most dangerous man in the Atlantic League, Felipe Paulino, our closer, who's 2-0 on the season with a 0.00 ERA, 4 saves, and 8 innings pitched. Paulino's 35 years old. He'll be entering his 3rd season with the Skeeters and his 16th at the professional level. He set the Skeeters' single-season record with 33 saves in 2018, which also led the Atlantic League, going 2-2 with a 1.18 ERA in 54 appearances. His 1.18 ERA was the lowest of any pitcher in the league with at least 50 innings pitched, and his 72 strikeouts were the most of any pitcher with fewer than 60 innings pitched. That brings up the designated hitter, Isaiah Tejeda. Tejeda 1 for 3 on the night with a double, a ground out, and then he grounded into that big 1-2-3 double play. So Tejeda hitting .316 on the season with 0 homers and 4 RBIs. Paulino comes set, kicks, fires, and ball inside, says the umpire, so it makes it 1-0 here to Tejeda. Isaiah Tejeda piled up multiple hits in 3 of his first 4 games on the road of this road trip, and is 9 for 21 in the series versus Sugarland. That's good for .429. Next pitch is a swing and a miss from Tejeda. Good pitch by Paulino. Evens the count here at 1-1.
We were talking about nicknames. This is a good one right here, Jumbo.
Is that his nickname?
You can call him Jumbo.
Dude, Felipe is the world's nicest man. Not that like the Jumbo would make him upset, but he is truly, he's a mountain of a man, but just a bear of a human. Paulino comes set. He kicks, fires, and Tejeda hits a skyrocketing shot in the infield. Both Martinson and Jackson underneath it, but Martinson doesn't call him off but is able to make the snag as those players avoided a collision for out number 1. So 1 down here, and that brings up the left fielder, number 6, Henry Castillo.
While we're here in the 9th inning, gotta give a shout out to Phantom Baseball. The other coaches are watching it live, so for you guys out there, let's get some big wins tomorrow, huh?
Absolutely, man. You guys need it. Castillo's 1 for 2 on the night.
We need that bounce back day
after this tough weekends, apparently.
Yeah, we're in a little bit of a funk, but we're coming back tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
Always tomorrow.
Paulino taking a long time to get the sign. He comes set. He kicks, fires, and first pitch is good for a strike on the inside corner to makes it 0-1 here to Castillo. Castillo hitting .314 on the season, 3 home runs and 15 RBIs.
My quote of the day for the team was, "Babe Ruth is dead, throw strikes."
That's deep.
So, basically, there is no reason to be walking 11U hitters.
I completely agree. The
Those
0-1
some strikes.
The 0-1 pitch by Castillo is fouled off into the fans to make it 0-2.
And there's my plug for Phantom Baseball. All those people out there, find our tryouts and come play for the best organization in town.
If you're 11 and under, Russell is looking for some studs. He'll even fake a birth certificate, too, like Danny Almonte in the Little League World Series. Here's the 0-2. Paulino gets Castillo to throw the bat out there, and he swings and misses, so ring him up. And that is the second out here in the top of the ninth. Skeeters just 1 out away here from winning their 4th game of this 7-game set. And that brings up Baby Shark, number 29, Melky Mesa. Mesa hitting 1 for 3 today with a single and a fielder's choice and another ground out. He's hitting .244 with a homer and 10 RBIs on the season.
The curse has been lifted on the Phantom Baseball organization after tonight.
Let's go Phantoms.
They're texting in.
They're ready. They're fired up. First pitch to Mesa is going to be a ball in the dirt to make it 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Dotel last night, and also the former Skeeter who played 8 games with us. Last night he was 0 for 2 with 2 walks, a stolen base, and a run. Paulino kicks, fires, and Mesa gets underneath one. It's way back to the wall, and it's going to be gone. So that's actually the first earned run that Paulino has given up this season, as Melky Mesa has taken him deep to left and cuts the deficit to 1 run here, as it's now 3-2 here in the top of the ninth. There it is. I was waiting for it. You can hear the fart noise come through, as that is a silly little thing we like to do here. If the opposing team hits a home run, we wait for him to go all the way around the bases, and the minute that player touches home base, Shea Villarreal will play a fart noise, and it always gets me for a giggle.
Just moist.
So that brings up center fielder Wellington Dotel. Dotel 1 for 3 on the day with a single and 2 strikeouts. Paulino comes set, kicks, fires, and a called strike on the outside corner makes it 0-1. And I apologize. I believe last at bat I said Mesa was the one that played 8 games for the Skeeters. It's Wellington Dotel who played 8 games with the Skeeters, was cut and went on to sign with York and make the 2018 MLB All-Star. That'd be way more incredible. The 2018 Atlantic League All-Star game. Here's the 0-1, and it's going to be a called ball on the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth, or top of the ninth. Man, I'm starting to screw up now. After Melky Mesa hit a shot over the left field wall.
It's okay. I'm here to take over for you if you need a break.
Right? It's been flawless all game, and now suddenly I'm getting the stutters.
I've been in here for 4 innings, so I'm
You're ready.
Grizzly veteran now.
You're primed. And the pitch to Dotel is going to be ripped off the back screen. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skeeters 1 strike away here from winning this ball game. Manual scoreboard still hasn't put up that 1 run yet. You can hear the fans starting to come to their feet now. As Paulino looking for 1 more strike, and the Skeeters win.
And then it's concert time.
And it's concert time, baby. Corey